Hello to YouTube world. How you doing today? Welcome to my live. I am Queen Lillie, and who are we talking about? You already know the man of the hour, Donald Trump. He's always at attention, H-O-E, Donnie. You know, that's who we're talking about. Donald Trump and Jeffrey Epstein. Donald Trump and his escalator experience he had at the UN. Donald Trump, Donald Trump, Donald Trump. Yeah, Donald Trump and Tom Holman. We're going to talk about that. Hello, everybody. How you doing? Welcome to my live. I am Queen Lillie, and you all are welcome, all of you beautiful kings and queens. Hit that like button as you are coming in. Hit the like button right now. Hit your like button, please, for me as you come in and hit the like button. Also, if you want to support my channel, you can send me super chats and super stickers. In my description is my Venmo and my PayPal link. So if you have Venmo or you have PayPal, you can bless me and donate to me that way as well. Yes, you can. Again, hit that like button, everybody. Hello, King LaSwan. How you doing, baby? Hello, hello, hello. Hello, all of you beautiful kings and queens. Hello, the real Maloto. Hello, baby. How you doing? Hello. Hit that like button, everybody, as you comment in. Again, if you like to support my channel, you can send me super chats and super stickers. And my Venmo and my PayPal link is in the description. So if you want to bless me and donate to me in that form, you can as well. What's good, everybody? I'm here to give you what you want, and I give you what you need. Satisfaction guarantee. It comes from me. Who? Queen Lillie. I come here to entertain you, beautiful kings and queens. I give you laughter, comedy, and the facts. And some of my opinions. So don't have a problem with my opinion because everybody is entitled to their opinions, okay? So don't come in here for my neck. I don't have a Boducci on my neck like Donald Trump. So don't come for me on my neck. You can't come on me at all. Oh, no. Anyway, we got a lot to cover. The man of the hour is Donald Trump. There's so much going on with Donald Trump, from with Israel to his guy Tom Holman, from Cash Patel, Pam Bundy, etc., etc. We're going to get started here. Hit the like button. I see y'all coming in. That means you like me. So if you like me, hit that like button. Show me love. Show me that you admire me. Show me that you like coming to my channel because I give you what you want. I give you what you need. Satisfaction guarantee that come from me. Thank you for the hearts. And I give you my heart. How they do it? They say do it like, how does it go like this, y'all? Is that how they do it? Giving you my love. I give all my love to you, baby. So we're going to listen to something about Cash Patel. And this guy talks about Cash Patel used to be his manager. So let's take a listen to this, okay?
Express in a mall, and Cash Patel was my manager, and he's not qualified to run a store in the mall. I'm not sure he's qualified for any other job. The thing you got to know about Cash is he's so short and he feels so insecure about it. He used to make us get a ladder out so that we could take pictures in the store, but it had to be from at least 8 feet high, so he looked taller. Even though Cash
is like Donnie, insecure about his height.
Now, he used to just get grifted back in the day. I remember the manager of Cinnabon once came up to Cash and said, "Hey man, you want to get a Rolex? It's only $400." And Cash gave him the money, no questions asked. The guy came back and said, "Yo man, I got robbed. It was a lie." And he was wearing a new pair of shoes. And he's like, but he only stole $185, which happened to be the same price as the Jordans he was wearing. Cash. Now, I know what everybody's wondering. Did Cash have a cold a lot of the time, you know? And the answer is hell yeah, he did. Him and this other guy named Vasily, he was Greek. They would both go to the bathroom like 16 times a day. And when people asked Cash if he was okay,
that sounds like Don
yeah,
Jr.
Man, I took too much creatine. Cash was really bad at his job. Like, he could not do basic math. I know this because he once tried to count 4 pairs of shoes, and I said pairs, and he had to pull out scratch paper. But he always used to say he was really smart, and one time we're like, "Hey, man, we're all going to get a beer. Like, feel free to join us." And he's like, "Nah, I can't, man. I got to go see my girl." She's in from Dubai. And then we saw him walking into a Kumon learning center with a bunch of 8th graders. This is just satire. Cash Patel never worked at an Express. With me, I can't prove that any of the other things haven't already happened.
Now that I have got your attention, that was satire. Yes, it was. Just to give you a good laugh. What I tell you, I show you a little comedy as well. Welcome to my channel. We're here to have a good time, talk about the facts, and me stating my opinion. And in my chat, you put your opinions and don't talk smack about the queen. That's all I ask of you. You can discuss what I'm talking about. Hit the like button, please. All right, all right, all right. Hit that like button. Stop playing in my face. So, Colombian President Gustavo Petro says this about Donald Trump. DRUG traffickers live in Miami, New York, Paris, Madrid, and Dubai. Many have blue eyes and blonde hair, and they don't live on boats where the missiles fail. DRUG traffickers live next to Trump's house in Miami. In Miami, they got a whole lot of them, y'all. Yeah. So, Donnie, when you coming for the Colombians' neck, remember that your son got a habit, okay? And Elon Musk has been alleged as well. Like he said, the DRUG traffickers live next door to Trump's house in Miami. Moving along. So take a listen to this. This guy said, this is okay. Trump, you just keep taking L's all over the world. You got to be quicker than that, fool. What I'm talking about, I am about to show you. Donald Trump been taking L's left and right, losing cases and all. Yes, your boy Donald Trump, MAGA, has been taking L's all week. From the escalator to getting up in the teleprompter wasn't working because, you know, Donnie cannot perform. Not even in the bedroom. He wears a diaper in the bedroom. Shall I proceed?
You want to see the difference in playing chess versus checkers? Watch this.
Who would you like to see replace Kimmel on late night?
A lot of people, anybody could replace him. I had no talent. Kimmel he was fired. He had no talent. It's a whack job, but he had no talent. And more importantly than talent, he had no, because a lot of people have no talent to get ratings. But he had no ratings. Well,
thank you. Thank you, Mushika Flowers. Thank you for blessing me.
Hey, MAGA, you want to see the difference in
hit that like button, please.
Versus checkers? Watch this.
Who would you like to see replace Kimmel on late night?
A lot of people, anybody could replace him. I had no talent. Kimmel he was fired. He had no talent. It's a whack job, but he had no talent. And more importantly than talent, he had no, because a lot of people have no talent to get ratings. But he had no ratings. Well, I do tonight.
When I tell you Jimmy Kimmel, when he came back Tuesday, millions of views, and Donnie says that he doesn't get views. Donnie, when are you going to stop lying? It's not appealing to be a liar all of your life. Don't you want to go to heaven? You said you want to go to heaven, boy. Well, Donnie, you can't get in heaven if you just keep on lying and lying and lying. You're no longer a little boy. Grow up, you petulant kid. Moving along.
Perhaps the worst 96 hours of his presidency, the worst 96 hours of the worst presidency of all time, the most fail in the shortest span, the mentally deteriorating, untethered from reality Trump must resign and take his idiot sycophants with him. The last 96 hours, The UN speech sounding like an escapee from a psych ward. His Tylenol news conference sounding like an escapee from a psych ward who's been living on the street for a month. His suggestion NATO countries shoot down Russian jets. His sudden embrace of Ukraine. MAGA rage about Ukraine. The cover of a London right-wing daily and his picture in 72-point type with the word deranged below it. The ICE shooting in Dallas. His idiot simpering vice president pretending the victims were agents when they were detainees. His ICE chief not denying, then denying he took $50,000 in a paper bag. His paranoia over the stopped teleprompter at the UN that was his White House staff's fault. His paranoia over the stopped escalator at the UN that was his own vanity videographer's fault. His desire to arrest the escalator and arrest James Comey. The election of Adelita Grijalva to Congress and the fact that she'll be the last representative needed to force a vote on releasing the Trump Epstein files, his self-humiliation at the Kirk Memorial, ABC reinstating Kimmel, Kimmel then shoving him in a locker using only a monologue, Kimmel then getting a record 6 million viewers and 22 more million online in his first 20 hours, the fact that Kimmel and ABC and Bob Iger and Disney and America told Trump to shove his threats, and that's just since Sunday night. Resign. Take Vance with you. Take Noam with you. Take Homan with you. Take Millet with you. Leave the Epstein files. All on the new Thursday Countdown podcast.
I enjoyed that. Wasn't he amazing? He said, take Kristi Noem with you. Take Pam Bundy, Cash Patel with you. You gotta go, Dunny. Impeach Donald Trump. That could be the best thing that ever happened to America. Yes, the best thing that could ever happen to America. Because since Donnie been in there, less jobs. We are in an inflation recession, in my opinion. And all of our allies hate us because Donald J. Trump is a loser. He's been taking L's all week. Donnie gotta go. One moment, please. Drink plenty of water so you can look as young as me at 52. And I don't get anything done in my face. I drink water and wipe my face with alcohol. Yes, I do. Thank you so much, Musico. Thank you. Water good for your body. One moment, please.
I think white people think that other people want to be them. I think they think other people want to be white. I actually think that people are looking at them ordering Charlie Kirk's at Starbucks in a show of solidarity and thinking, God, I wish that was fucking me. They think people want to be like them. Bro, nobody wants to be like white people.
I just wanted to share that with you so y'all can understand we're all beautiful in our own skin. So stop believing the hype that everybody want to be white. No. I enjoy my coarse texture hair. I enjoy my brown skin that God blessed me with. I enjoy my nose that's a little big, but I'm okay with it. I enjoy me. One moment, please.
This is the greatest description of Donald Trump you will ever hear or read. I'm going to read it, but I'm also going to post the words for you to see. If you love this as much as I did, please double tap the screen, and here we go. It was written, by the way, by Oliver Kornetsky. Behold, the festering carcass of American rot shoved into an ill-fitting suit, the sleaze of a con man, the cowardice of a draft dodger, the gluttony of a parasite, the racism of a Klansman, the sexism of a back alley creep, the ignorance of a barstool drunk, and the greed of a hedge fund ghoul, all spray painted orange.
Thank you for
and
sending me
paraded like a
gifts.
prize
Thank
hog
you. That
at a
makes me
country
so
fair.
happy.
Not a president.
Thank
not even
you.
a man. Just the diseased distillation of everything this country swears it isn't, but has always been. Arrogance dressed up as exceptionalism, stupidity passed off as common sense, cruelty sold as toughness, greed exalted as ambition, and corruption worshipped like gospel. It is the American shadow made flesh, a rotting pumpkin idol, proving that when a nation kneels before money, power, and spite, it doesn't just lose its soul, it shits out this bloated obscenity and calls it a leader. I mean, my God. Go ahead and reread that, watch it over again, but please share this video and like it and comment.
And that was written by author
There'll be more to come.
Oliver. He had such kind words for Donnie, didn't he? He called him an orange pumpkin. Donnie's face and Laura Loomer's face are the scariest monstrous face I ever seen. So Halloween, the kids will rejoice because they're going to have masks on that look like them. If you go to my community page, you get to see the new mask they have made of Laura Loomer's face. Go check it out. Hit that like button for me, please. Come on and hit that like button for mama, baby. You hear the queen. Hit the like button, okay? Just a moment. So, Laura Loomer want to keep fixing her D-suckers to talk about Queen Jasmine Crockett. Well, if she want to keep moving those D-suckers, y'all got to go to my community page and look at the mask, the Halloween mask they made of Laura Loomer. That's really a Halloween mask. But anyway, let's hear what this young lady has to say because she keep running her D-suckers about Queen High IQ Jasmine Crockett. She does. So let this lady roast her real good.
Is 32 years old. Jasmine Crockett is 44 years old. Laura Loomer is 32 years old. Jasmine Crockett is 44 years old. Laura Loomer is 32 years old. Jasmine Crockett is 44 years old. Make no mistake, anyone that would willingly do this to their face at the very young age of 32 years old does not like themselves. And with this context, it's very easy to understand why Laura Loomer has spent the past 2 days crashing out on Twitter, slinging racist insults at Congresswoman Jasmine Crockett. Laura Loomer is a 32-year-old college dropout who tried to run for Congress twice and failed, and is now an unpaid intern for the Trump administration. She spent her entire life believing that white women like her are the beauty standard, and that she is an example of success and intelligence, and the reality is none of those things are true. If there's one thing an insecure white supremacist hates, is a black person who knows their worth. And don't let it be a black woman that's educated and good looking, because that fucking grinds their gears. And trust me, I would know, because I'm an almost 42-year-old that keeps making the hoes mad. Laura Loomer is 32 years old. Jasmine Crockett is
Jasmine Crockett is 44 with a law degree, actually 4 degrees. Laura Loomer dropped out of college. And y'all want to say DEI? And then she's an unpaid Trump advisor. While Jasmine Crockett is in Congress, Laura Loomer tried twice to be in Congress and she just couldn't get voted in. Another loser that run around with an L across the forehead. Laura Loomer. Knee pads, Laura Loomer. Girl, how do you get down on them knees and smell that piss of depends? You need to be checked into the mental institution, Laura Loomer. So let's listen to my girl, Elizabeth Warren. I love this queen. You don't have to like her, but I like her. So let's take a listen to her, okay?
Another layer that you may not know about Epstein. A recent New York Times report revealed that Wall Street bank JP Morgan Chase had an extended business relationship with Jeffrey Epstein. The bank reportedly opened 134 accounts and processed over $1 billion in transactions for Epstein. And they did it despite warnings by bank employees that doing so could enable Epstein's crimes. And JP Morgan wasn't the only big bank connected to Epstein. Deutsche Bank executives also ignored warnings from their employees and continued to do business with Epstein. Why? Well, they estimated that they could generate up to $4 million a year in revenue from the guy. The American people deserve to know how big banks may have enabled Jeffrey Epstein's crimes. And that's why Democrats on the Senate Banking Committee are calling on Republicans to hold a hearing as soon as possible to hear from the executives of these big banks that worked with Epstein, including JP Morgan CEO Jamie Dimon. Their testimony could help Congress ensure that something like this never happens again. So, Senate Republicans, what are you afraid of? Call the hearing. There is another layer that
you know what? I'm coming to the conclusion, and this is just my opinion. And you don't have to have the same opinion that I have, but respect me in my chat. I am the queen. Mi casa is your casa. Respect me. I've come to the conclusion, in my opinion, that I think all the MAGA Republicans in Congress are down with all this JP Morgan stuff and the pedos as well. That's just my opinion. Because what decent person would not and will vote to have the Epstein files non-released? No, a good-hearted, godly person would say release those files because those victims deserve justice. Those survivors deserve justice. But in the eyes of the MAGA Republican Party and the MAGA people that be in my chat, they don't find nothing wrong with a grown man touching children, or touching women and grabbing them by the PUSSY when they were not given permission to touch them. I don't like pedos. I don't like RAPISTS. That's what's in the MAGA Republican Party. Yes, those type of people. And one day soon, it would all be over. One day, when the morning come, when my Lord and Savior come. But anyway, we're going to continue because we got more, y'all. We got more, okay? So breaking, the White House working behind the scenes to prevent a vote on Congress representatives' massive encounters Epstein motion by pressuring Republican supporters to flip, the ones that have already put in their vote for the Epstein files to be released. What Dunny Boy is putting pressure on them. For example, what is her name? The blonde head, bad body built, and Mace, and the other one too, changed their minds about their vote to release the Epstein files. Well, Donnie, I pray to my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ, that you do not get those people to change their minds, honey. Because Bad Body built Mace and the other lady, they have already joined the Democrats on getting these Epstein files released. And now they're going to have the whole 218. Because who's winning these special elections? Us Democrats. All the seats have been taken by Democrats. And when 2026 election come, yes, the 2026 election come, we're going to mollywop you Republicans, you MAGA Republicans with no morals that's down with the pedos. You will be mollywopped at that voters booth. And I can't wait because the Democrats will take back those seats. And they're winning in the special elections. And I will do my part to get more people to vote Democrat for the 2026 election. Oh, yes, I will. I'm that powerful. I did it before, even though Donald Trump and Elon Musk were pulling stunts like stunt queens that they are. Donnie wears makeup, a girdle, it has been said. And he wear hair pieces. He might as well be a drag queen, that Donnie. Moving along. So Trump's worst nightmares it is happening, y'all. It's happening right now. Donnie's worst nightmares happening to him. He's unraveling hugely, bigly, badly. So humorous, in my opinion. Let's laugh at this monster. Yes, Pam Bundy. They are trying to sabotage you. What's sad? You are a high IQ, Pam Bundy. And you have been manipulated by the man, Donald Trump. Pam, save yourself, girl. Just save yourself. The little brown boy, Cash Patel, doesn't mind taking you down. Trump always destroys anybody that attach themselves to him. Girl, you got to be quicker than that. Pam Bundy, wake the F up, girl. They're going to let you take the fall. You high IQ. Donald Trump is not high IQ. So what does the flunky do? The one that takes so many L's? He found highly educated people to run his show, the clown show. He's the clown. One moment.
We have some huge breaking news tonight. There is mass chaos and panic within the White House over the Epstein files because we may actually get a vote on them. 218 signatures are needed in the House. They have 217. They're going to get 218 as soon as next week. Meanwhile, Donald Trump, according to the Wall Street Journal, made seemingly an admission saying he doesn't understand privately why people care about the Epstein because they don't understand what Palm Beach was like in the 90s. Wall Street Journal is reporting that Susie Wiles literally put together a situation room kind of get together to try to triage the situation. Pam Bondi complained that the FBI was trying to sabotage her, undermine her, all while the House of Representatives in a bipartisan push is moving closer to getting the file. And Congress is getting calls right now from senior White House staffers, from senior White House officials lobbying them not to vote for this bill, for this discharge petition. And there are a few Republicans that are getting a ton of heat from the White House: Nancy Mace, Marjorie Taylor Greene, Thomas Massie, and others. But right now, mass chaos at the White House. They don't want the files coming out. The files are coming out whether or not they want it to spread the word. Follow along from it. We have some huge breaking news tonight.
Subscribe to Aaron Partners. Everything that I show you and I have shown you on my channel is fair use, great for educational purposes, great research purposes, and great entertainment. What are we doing, everybody? We are doing research, baby. Yes, we are. Because Queen Lillie give you what you want. She give you what you need when you come to my channel. Satisfaction guarantee. It comes from me. One moment, please. So Trump is classless. I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. One moment. Uh-oh, it's on mute. Hold on. Look at this video. Trump is classless. He removed President Biden's photo. Wait a minute, keep looking. And he put, look what he put in the place of President Biden's photo. Trump is childish, y'all. Where did they get this monster from? Where did he come from? So it said Trump swaps Biden's photo for an auto pen image at the White House. I told y'all Trump is a petulant toddler. He's a 2-year-old. And he goes around in that White House just moving things around. He took down President Obama's photo, but you see his back up. Now he's taken down President Joe Biden, the great President Joe Biden's photo, and he put the auto pen photo. Donnie, if I was anybody in that Oval Office, I would have taken your photo down. That's your mug shot. You look ridiculous. You're not attractive to be posting a mug shot. We've seen some handsome people and beautiful people take great mug shots, but you're not the one. You petulant little kid. Little boy Donnie. Little boy Blue, go blow your horn to the sheep and the cattle and the meadows and the corn. We don't like you. So while Trump is telling on himself in Epstein, take a listen.
This a confession. As Trump panicked about the Epstein story, he told aides he couldn't understand why people were so obsessed with Epstein and that people didn't understand that Palm Beach in the 90s was a different time. What a wild thing to say, and I'll let you read into that as you may. Trump said he did not get why people did not understand that Palm Beach in the 90s was a different time. So what behavior do you think was okay in Palm Beach in the 90s, Donald? The Wall Street Journal has this new reporting on the Trump administration's struggle to tame the Epstein crisis. The entire story is worth reading. It's on their website right now. It goes through like
everything. It goes through how Pam Bondi told Trump he was in the Epstein files, Pam Bondi complaining that the FBI was, quote, trying to destroy her. Trump's chief of staff, Susie Wiles, convened situation room meetings to try to figure out a strategy about how they deal with this all. It talks about Trump trying to kill the birthday book story by calling Rupert Murdoch personally when he heard it was being written. When you read the story, you realize how scared Trump remains of people knowing the truth about the Epstein files, and we will continue to demand the truth here at Midas Touch. Make sure that you
subscribe to Midas Touch Network and be sure to check out their podcast on Apple, okay? The petulant child, Donald Trump, he just continues to tell on himself, you know. We don't even have to investigate anything because he run his D-sucker so much. It just all comes out. Donnie feels it's okay that the white man fondle people that don't want to be fondled. It's okay if the white man touch children that should not be touched. It's okay. It's okay because we're going to make the legal age of consent to 14 in Donald Trump's sick, twisted mind. He should be locked up and throw away the key. And you know how they make them go out and do work in prison? Put Donald Trump out on those forms since he decided to get rid of all the brown people. And now he's hollering, we got to bring the brown people back. We have nobody to work the farms. Our farmers are hurting. But whose fault is that? It's Donald. It is Donald Trump's fault. The petulant 2-year-old that wears a diaper. And he got diaper rash. And all that poop stuck in his body coming out on his hands. That's those bruises, y'all. But then again, I forgot about those bruises of my ancestors whipping his ass in his sleep. Shall I proceed? Yes, indeed. One moment. In this video, I see a deranged lunatic. And that deranged lunatic is Donald J. Trump. Uh-oh. Trump look like a ape. Y'all know that little monkey I show y'all a lot. Do y'all want me to find that video of that monkey? Look at this. Donald Trump look like a monkey. Look at him. He looks like, and I'm going to show you the video of the monkey I'm talking about. Y'all ain't going to be able to convince me not. Why does Donald Trump have on black people makeup? Cosplaying President Barack Obama. Donald Trump is a Temu Barack Obama. You would never be President Barack Obama, but you running around here with black people makeup on your face, Donnie. You are so ugly. Ooh, just ugly. Donald Trump doesn't have to buy a mask for Halloween. His face is the mask. He looked like this monkey I'm about to show y'all, and I have shown y'all this before. One moment, please. Let me find that video of that monkey because Donald Trump looked just like this monkey, y'all. This petulant 2-year-old Donnie boy, he looked just like this white, pale-faced monkey. Hold on, one moment. Let me find that video, Lord Jesus. Yeah. Ooh, let me find that video, Heavenly Father, of Donald Trump. Here we go. Thank you, Jesus. Look at it. Don't that look like Donald Trump? That's Donald Trump up and down, y'all. Y'all ain't gonna be able to convince me different because that looks like Donald Trump. I don't care what you say. Y'all been calling black people monkeys all our life. But I don't look like a monkey. I'm a beautiful black woman. Yeah. Naturally beautiful from head to toe. That's me. Everything real. Yeah. Y'all girls just be so jealous. MAGA so jealous of me, but I love it, honey. You give me life because, honey, you let me know how beautiful I am when you come up in here and you hate on me. You tell me I got weave when it's my hair growing out my scalp. Oh, God. Fix him, Lord. So let me see something else that reminds me of Donnie boy, because he just be yapping and yapping and yapping. When he was at the UN, he was running them D-suckers. He told those people they were going to HELL. This is AI, y'all. AI. So don't get excited and go to the bathroom and jack off, MAGA. Don't do that. That's AI, baby. Shall I proceed to the next subject of Dunny Boy and all his horrible ways? Oh, just look at that face, y'all. His face is so scary. Oh my God. He's so monstrous. It's not just his personality, it's his face too. Oh God. President Barack Obama is fine. Donald Trump is he make me born. Okay, we shall continue. One moment. So this is a strong Black woman experience, and I will let you know from your I will let you form your own opinions. Shall I proceed? Yes, indeed. So this is what a Black woman experiences in America. Hold on, Jeffro. Hold on. Don't go anywhere. Stay right there, baby. I got you. This is a Black woman experience in America. Pay attention so you learn a lesson from this white MAGA. This is the Black woman experience in America. She keep winning and y'all don't celebrate her when she wins. Y'all say DEI when she accomplished so much.
So Miss Cuba's the one with the trophy who got second place and all the contestants are loving on her. Yet Miss USA is the one who won the crown and Miss Malaysia showing her love.
The Black woman experience in America. She's high IQ, but treated as if she doesn't matter. The Black woman keep winning, and white America still try to tell her she's a loser when she's a winner. Miss USA, a Black woman, won Miss International.
So Miss Cuba's the one with the trophy who got second place and all the contestants are loving on her. Yet Miss USA is the one who won the crown and Miss Malaysia showing her love.
This reminds me of Laura Loomer and Jasmine Crockett. Laura Loomer, this is Laura Loomer, and this is Jasmine Crockett. Laura Loomer, college dropout, ran for Congress twice, did not succeed. Jasmine Crockett, a prosecutor attorney with 4 degrees, high IQ of her class, yes. And she's in Congress, and Laura Loomer could not make it. She just couldn't get voted in, you know. But who gets the praise from the white folks? Laura Loomer, the college dropout, just like Charlie Kirk's a college dropout. Barack Obama, Harvard graduate with several degrees, just like his wife, and he was president. Not any 34 felonies, no. Charlie was a dropout. Donald Trump, low IQ with Charlie. President Barack Obama and President Joe Biden, high IQ. Yeah. President Barack Obama, Harvard graduate. Y'all just cracks me up. Yeah. I'm going to take a sip of water. One moment. One moment. Water is good for you. Drink it out of a crystal glass. If you're really a queen, get you some expensive crystal and drink out of it. So, I can believe this. Tucker Carlson has reported that Israel PM told multiple people, I control the United States. I control Donald Trump, and he does. Everything the PM of Israel says to do, Donny Boy does it because he wants to be a good little boy in their eyes. And in who eyes? Putin eyes. Putin is in good with the Israel PM. Donny does whatever they say because he wants to be a good little dog, you know. He wants to be pat on his head when he thinks he has done such a rewarding thing. Donny doesn't do anything rewarding. He's low IQ and bad genes. Is it storming out there? Ooh, it was storming bad overnight. So we're gonna listen to a little Cash Patel, you know. No, we already listened to that story. Hold on. Okay, we're gonna listen to Donald Trump, and it has to do with arresting his enemies. He's so mad that he can't have Letitia James arrested. She's high IQ too. Yes. The Attorney General of New York, Letitia James, and Donald Trump, low IQ, bad genes. Ooh, he's so ugly. Anyway, we must move along. The man of the hour is Donald Trump.
The United States government has concierge service.
Hold on, I'm going to speed it up because we don't have much time today. Because I got to get out of here. I don't believe that storm happened.
Weight in an R non-medical opinion.
One moment. Okay.
Case in her life, I don't think, was in the pageant with Charlie Kirk's widow. Yeah. Third runner-up, Lindsay. Fourth runner-up, Erica. All right, let's listen to this great legal mind. Let's just listen to this.
Pleasant past.
Yeah, I mean, it's not about whitewashing. It's all about full context. So while slavery is obviously a horrible aspect of our nation's history, you can't really talk about slavery honestly unless you also talk about hope and progress. And I think we...
Okay, can you imagine getting on TV and saying, you can't talk about slavery unless you talk about hope and progress? And even there, she was so ineloquent. While good. Do you remember that girl that was in the pageant? And it was probably about 15 years ago, and they asked her, and she's like, because Americans don't use maps, and because of the Iraq and stuff like that. I mean, that's exactly the vibes that she's giving right there. Okay, and then moving along, next one.
We are being told this by 3 sources that an indictment of Comey is expected in the coming days. They're also saying that this same office is expected to charge Tish James, the New York Attorney General, with mortgage fraud. And of course, Donald Trump, we all saw it posted on Truth Social in recent days, exhorting his Attorney General to charge both of those people as soon as possible. Again, you know, this is, grand juries are secret. This is a fluid situation. It's also important to know, though, that the U.S. attorney, the Trump-appointed U.S. attorney in this office, Eric Siebert, was essentially forced out last week, in part because he was refusing to bring these cases. We're told that he was opposed to to prosecuting both James and Comey on these grounds, and he's out now. And the new U.S. attorney is a former Donald Trump defense lawyer who's never prosecuted a case.
All right, stop right there. This broad has never prosecuted a case, is a Trump sycophant to the highest order. This is everything
Trump will hire anybody.
About MAGA, all of the
Trump
MAGA
only hire
inexperienced
people.
It's a swamp. It's corrupt, weapon swamp. And basically all of these agencies now are Donald Trump Kank's evil concierge service. He wants them to curry favor for him. And this is a mob boss meets dementia care center meets bad interior designer meets broken.
We don't have much time because I got to get out of here. I'm going somewhere. I don't know if I'm going because the weather is bad, but I got to get out of here. Okay. I think I showed you all that. I showed you that. Be patient. We're going to get out of here soon. I know you don't have no patience. Anybody that support Donald Trump, they don't have patience. Patience is the virtue of all things. Patience is the virtue of all things. If you believe in Jesus Christ, you will know that. But MAGA believes in Donald Trump. And that's scary. One moment, please. We're going to listen to, no, let's see. I don't want, because we got to get out of here. Okay, we're going to listen to this and we're going to get out of here. Hit the like button, please. I got to go. I love y'all, but I got somewhere to go. I'm going to have to be careful in this weather. Hit that like button right now. I love you. Hit the like button for me, babies. You know mama love you. Uh-oh. Hold on. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
40 little girls. 40 little girls gave testimony on what happened on Epstein Island. 40. But they couldn't even be bothered to read it. Can you imagine how hard it was for 40 little girls, ages 13, 14, and 15, to give testimony of what was done to them on that island? Why can't we be bothered to hear it? Why can't we listen to them? Why have they been silenced? If Big Daddy isn't in the files, then he isn't in the files. Release them. Release the testimony of 40 little girls telling you about the fight of their life. 40.
Those 40 young girls, their lives matter. They are adults now. And I'm going to tell you something about that. A person, a pedo, they don't stop. It don't matter if they get old. They continue with the same nasty man stuff. So don't think they have stopped what they're doing. Those men, they're still doing it. I'm going to tell you, as a child that grew up that was RAPISTS my entire childhood, let me tell you something. They continue doing it. They don't stop. Because I found out when I left that household, and now I'm an adult, one in my adult life in my 20s, I ended up finding out that one of my abusers, which was a male, he did it to this little boy. And the little boy told his daddy, Uncle such and such put white stuff on my bump. Y'all know what that is. A pedophile doesn't stop. So just imagine he was doing it to me when I was a child, a little girl. They started on me at 5 years old. And I'm in my 20s, away from all those sick individuals. And his nephew says that Uncle such and such put white stuff on my bump. You know what I'm saying? I have to use different words here on YouTube. Those men, those MAGA Republican men that is in the Epstein files, they don't stop. Freaks, twisted freaks, pedos, they don't stop, y'all. They're still doing it. The mediocre white man think it's okay. Who's going to stop me? That's how he look at it. Donald Trump look at it. Who's going to stop me? This man thinks he's a king. He's nowhere near a king. You all are kings. You come in here and respect me. I look at you as a king. Donald Trump is no king. He must be stopped. All those MAGA Republican men in the Epstein files that guy said they redacted out, your cover, your mess is going to be pulled off. Because God said all things will be revealed. And our boy, Cat Williams, he said so much is going to be revealed, and it's happening, y'all. Donald Trump will go down in history as the man that covered for Jeffrey Epstein just to hide his sins. And he talking about going to heaven. Donnie, you're not going to heaven. You're the worst seed on this earth. You're demonic. You're going to HELL. You said grab him by the PUSSY. That's what you said, boy. And you said back in the days that's what y'all did. Y'all don't understand back then. Oh, I know about back then. Because, you know, I'm 52. So, you know, I know about back then what you men would do. You're nasty, Donald Trump. You in the Epstein files. Grab him by the PUSSY. Ain't that what you said, boy? Release the Epstein files. Peace. I love y'all. Goodbye. Goodbye. I love you.